Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, playing in the background is stage 1 of my first Enduro race. It was at SUGARBUSH Mountain in the Maxxis State Cup Series. It was a lot of fun. I think I picked one of the hardest Enduro races for my first one. From the people that have been talking about it, they were saying it was one of the hardest ones in the series. But made it through alive. The first day on our first run, I managed to take a really stupid little fall. Caught myself with my right hand, but landed on a rock and slid and put a nice hole in my hand, so I had to get it glued. So the whole entire day before and the day of the races, my hand was just killing me. And then towards the end of the day, it started to feel better. And then we did some just party drops after because it was a lot better. But yeah, I'm gonna be popping in the video, and hope you guys enjoy. Can't go big. You good? You good?
Yeah.
Now starting on stage 2. Stage 2 is probably one of the easiest stages there. It had some technical spots in it, but it was mostly flowy. This mountain was pretty much full of all technical trails. Wasn't a lot of just flowy fun jump stuff besides the beginning of stage 1. And the second half of stage 1 was probably the most hairy section of all the stages. This mountain's definitely not for beginners. Definitely for people that have ridden some sort of technical downhill, because a lot of the trails are just all raw technical, which is honestly some of my favorite type of stuff, but it does beat you up after a day or two of riding it.
rock. It is. Back up into the woods. This section's not terrible. A little unbalanced there. Oh fuck, dude, that's annoying. Okay, where I am, my back tire. And I don't go down to the bottom after the stage. Shoot free. I was faster to go there, but there's 15. I didn't do them yesterday and I'm not gonna die.
So coming up, we end up getting out of the woods and into a little field where you're supposed to take a left to go down this hill and then back into the woods and continue on stage 2. Me not paying attention and going too fast and not paying attention to the signs that told me where to go, I blew right past it and kept going straight on the trail that I was already on. There was no tape there, so that was kind of part of why I didn't pay attention, and I was just going too fast to really pay attention to it. And I ended up finishing on stage 4, and I didn't notice it until I came up to the sign. It didn't really hit me until I came up to the side and I said, "You're finishing stage 4." But right here is when I should have taken a left, but as you can see, I just clearly blew right by it and continued on stage 4. My stage 2 time was 18 minutes long, so because of that, I ended up getting dead last. I think I would have gotten top 15, I think, if I didn't have that happen.
Probably would have been better using inside light. missed a turn for stage 2. Ended up in stage 4. It's okay though. Just gonna have a really, really long stage 2 time. And getting to stage 3 is gonna suck. I think I need a little air in my back tire. Hopefully end of stage 2 isn't super far.
So I had the bike all the way back up to the end of stage 2, go through the timing chip, and then had the bike all the way up to stage 3, which was a really, really long climb. And it was timed, and you could win a Fox seat post if you completed it, if you were like the fastest person to complete it, but I was too tired to even go try for that. And then I got to the top, met back up with my friends, took a little break, and then started on stage 3. Stage 3 had some of the most routes on a trail that I've ever seen, and it was pretty slippery too, as you can kind of see just in the beginning, like the first corner, I like slipped out right into a tree. And then the end was kind of just like you were in the pines, and it was just like loamy and fun. Also, I think there was some mud on the microphone of the GoPro, so the audio sounds a little bit weird for a little bit, and then it ends.
Spot 2. We're gonna get going again. That's actually so slippery. Fucking foot in. No traction. I don't think I've ever ridden a trail with this much roots in my entire life. worst is over. First pedal on the rock. Yeah.
Yeah, so stage 2 went pretty well besides hitting my pedal and getting that stick stuck in my spokes. But we finished, went and hit these little jumps and went back up for stage 4. But as I was getting on my bike and just riding down to the line for stage 4, I heard a pop and I thought it was my pedal hitting the ground, but it was actually my back shop losing like all its pressure, and it like popped, and I don't know what happened, but thankfully someone at the top had a shock pump, so I was able to pump it back up. But it did end up losing like a good amount of pressure throughout this run and throughout the rest of the day. So hopefully the shop that's in my town can fix it before I go back up to Vermont next week for a mountain bike camp with a few friends, and hopefully it works fine after that. But it held through this course and through a few more runs throughout the day, so hopefully they can fix it.
Can't clip in. Passed through here yesterday. Jesus Christ. That was slippery as fuck. good. Track's still holding up.
Yeah, but thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I just sped this part up because it was just a bunch of berms and it wasn't really anything special. But if you guys did enjoy, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more stuff. I'll definitely be doing some more of these races within the next few weeks. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.